Welcome back, everybody. I know it's been a couple of weeks. Hey, we got the big game coming up, and I've got a great recipe for you today. Stuffed jalapeno poppers. Fired up my Blackstone griddle, and I'm gonna turn this up to about medium heat. Down with a little bit of olive oil. Every time I make this, I use a different type of ground meat. Today, this is ground Nebraska mule deer. So 80-20, or I should say 80-10-10. 80% mule deer, 10% beef fat, and 10% bacon. A lot of times I use Jimmy Dean pork sausage. Bob Evans works great as well. If you go back in my archives, you'll see me seasoning this recipe with everything from salt and pepper to High Mountains hickory seasoning. Today, we're gonna use the Fat Boy Caliente. Now I'm using wild game, it is really dry, so you're gonna see me add a little more olive oil. Obviously, if you're using Jimmy Dean pork sausage, you won't need to add extra oil. Looks like my ground venison is done, so we're gonna pull this, set it aside, we'll let it cool for a few minutes. I'm doing a huge batch today, so I have 3 bricks of cream cheese. I'm gonna add a couple cups of cheddar to this. You could also add Monterey Jack if you wish. Some fresh chopped cilantro, and a little more of the Fat Boy's Caliente barbecue. In a perfect world, you'd let the meat cool off in the refrigerator for 30 minutes or so, but I didn't have that much time, so we're gonna put it in while it's still a little bit warm. And from time to time, I'll put a little liquid smoke in there. My favorite is always hickory. Liquid smoke, man. Good way to add extra smoke flavor. And I suggest large jalapeno. If you go to the grocery store and you only find those small jalapenos, it's worth going to a couple of stores. You want to get some big ones that you can stuff a lot of product in. And you can see what I've done here. I've chopped the top off. We've cut them in 2. Use a spoon to scrape out the membranes and the seeds. And if you have a couple seeds left in there, it's not going to hurt anybody. Now you can use a spoon like this or your fingers. And I'll grab a thin strip of bacon. Usually start at the point of the pepper, kind of hold that tight, and we'll wrap that around until we hopefully get up closer to the end like this. And I'll put a little bit of seasoning on top of the bacon as well. I have my brand new Blackstone pizza oven heated up. Stone temperature is right around 700 degrees right now. So into the pizza oven. You can use different size cast iron skillets as well, as long as the handle fits in there. Been about 6.5 minutes or so. I'm gonna say that we are probably just about perfect. Take a look at that. The first thing that's blowing my mind is 6.5 minutes, okay? They look spectacular, folks. Seriously. Easily 35 to 40-ish minutes to get to this point if I was doing these in the house in the oven. All right, let me just grab one of these. Let's give it a try. So good. So many flavors in there. Flavor explosion. The thing is bold, but it's hearty. And the cool thing about cooking a jalapeno is it takes some of the edge off, right? It's still a jalapeno, but it's not like when you just eat a raw one and all you're getting is pure heat and borderline pain. I mean, this is just pure flavor, and oh, it's got a smoky flavor too. Not only from the liquid smoke, but also from the fact that it was cooked in the pizza oven. delicious, friends. Hey, listen, if you don't have a Blackstone pizza oven, like I said, you can make these in the house in your kitchen, put them on a cookie sheet, and like I said, it's probably going to take at least 35, maybe as much as 45 minutes to get to this point. 6.5 minutes? Are you kidding me? Hey, make sure you're watching my Let's Give It a Try show on Blackstone social media. Again, that is my main focus. That's where my weekly video comes out. We've got ice fishing coming up, more hunting in Nebraska. We've got a Super Bowl game day recipe this weekend. So hey, until next time, this is Todd. Praise the Lord and pass the jalapeno pop.